Welcome to the Issue Crew, the podcast where we all have issues with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riley, joined, of course, by a wacky cast of characters as usual. Mo Diggity.
Hi, y'all. How you doing?
How you doing? Demi Gloom.
Yo, what up, people?
And Andrew. No? Okay. He's gone.
And Andrew.
And Josh. What's up, Josh?
I forgot this was the joke we went with last week.
Yeah. You don't want to be Andrew anymore. You gotta be Josh. Those are your two options. But anyway, folks, today...
Either that or a girl name. If you're gonna have a male name, it has to be Andrew or Josh.
It can't be in between. It has to be one or the other.
Or and Josh.
Today, gamers, we are joined by a special guest, Squeebo The Last.
Special.
Yeah, not very special, but a guest nonetheless.
Special education.
Fuck you, Demi.
Well, welcome to the show, Squeebo. We're glad to have you.
Thank you, I appreciate it, Riley.
Squeebo, do you want to introduce yourself and explain who you are?
Sure. I'm the scat man. Scoobity bop boop bada boop. Skeep beat up boop.
Pretty good. Okay. I think we got the gist.
Squeebo's an IRL friend of mine.
Yes. Yeah.
We hang out at the library all the time and get free snacks from Anime Club.
Hell yeah.
And we go to school together.
Yeah.
And hang out with a bunch of furries.
It's true.
Furry squad, furry gang! Gang!
Oh god, please, Riley, never
Furry
say
gang,
that
furry gang,
ever
furry
again.
gang, furry gang, furry gang, furry gang,
Furry gang. Okay.
The Mod Biz Love Do roleplay.
So real quick, to announce this, it's a shame he can't be here to announce it himself, but I've already changed all the logos, so there's no going back and waiting to do it clever now. We are no longer down a member. Hartsy Protsy is still gone, but in his place has stepped one RandomKandor. You may see on the logo. His head looks pretty good, shall I say. Jason did a good job.
We have some more diversity now. We have
we had to fill in our diversity quota. Heartsy was our diversity quota, so we had to get somebody else that filled that.
Exactly.
So we got RandomKandor, who you all knew that we invited because Demi Gloom bleeped out her saying it the first time and it didn't bleep it out the second time.
I didn't realize I said it a second time, and for that I apologize.
And now the fucking Ida show is gonna go up, and it's gonna have RandomKandor bleeped every time, but he's already publicly a member of the podcast. It's great.
Well, who fucked that up?
Demetria Hartwell Gloom, I think. Because in the episode, we're like, yeah, we're not going to bleep RandomKandor, fuck it. And then Demi bleeped every time we said RandomKandor.
I bleeped 9 times that RandomKandor's name is stated.
Because we eventually decided, yeah, we're just going to talk about it publicly. We don't care. And then Demi Gloom was like, I care. And she bleeped it all.
Is there someone you forgot to ask?
Someone you forgot to, yeah. So yeah, welcome to the show, RandomKandor. Hopefully he'll be on for his real debut soon, but he's now part of the fold. He's part of the crew. Okay,
now that Heartsy's gone, can we just admit that like RandomKandor is the better option? Now.
I will not make a judgment one way or the other.
I will not make a judgment yet.
Andrew has not met RandomKandor yet, so
I like Kandor better than Heartsy. I know Heartsy better as a person, but like Kandor from my experience is a much more like likable presence in a call.
He goes by Random. We gotta start trying to remember that. We gotta start trying to remember his preferred name.
That's so stupid. It should be Kandor.
I know, but it's random.
If your name is an adjective and a noun, it should be that you should go by the noun, not the adjective.
Well, RandomKandor likes to be a little silly, you know. He likes to be a little wacky.
I guess Demi Gloom is technically an adjective and a noun.
I don't think Demi is an adjective.
Yeah, it's a prefix. Yeah, I guess it doesn't count. It's a prefix.
Yeah. But anyway, we got a show to do tonight, folks. And the fucking Andrew's got the show outline. He offered like 3 hours ago. Was like, you want me to bring topics? And I was like, I was certainly going to wing it, so yeah, go ahead.
I can't believe you would wing something so important to me.
So I'm sure I'll bring some stuff up that Andrew doesn't. I'll try to be an effective host, but I'm gonna turn the microphone over to Andrew here.
Okay. Overwatch, the best game ever. Best.
I don't know about that. I don't know
We
that one,
love
Chief.
Overwatch.
Mm,
Best game, best
that's
community.
not an official issue crew stance.
No, that's not an official Riley issue crew member stance.
Yeah, but I decide our stances collectively as a crew.
No, well then it's not very collective now, is it? If it's done for
But
all,
fine, it's
everyone,
majority
for one person.
rules. But I'm pretty sure you and Andrew are the only members into it.
I fucking love Overwatch 2. Andrew likes Overwatch 2. What do the both of you think about Overwatch 2?
Overwatch is trash. Fortnite better.
Let's go.
Fucking God, I'm gonna kill myself now.
No, but here's my real take on Overwatch, right?
You complain every time I stream it. And I have to play
what's so
something
bad
else
about
because
Overwatch?
Sorry.
I complain when you stream it because you aren't in stream call when you stream it. No. I complain anyway. I complain anyway. You're right. But yeah, Mo, because I like joining your stream calls. It's fun. So I see Mo Diggity streaming, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna go join the stream call. And then you're not in it, and I'm like, oh, he's playing Overwatch again.
I've been in a bunch lately during Modern Warfare stuff when I'm not playing with my brother.
Yeah, I've seen you in there a couple times, but it's always been while I was doing something else. So it's just unfortunate timing. But yeah, so here's the thing about Overwatch is I don't necessarily have a real problem with it. Like, I haven't seen enough of it to have a real problem with it. My only problem with it is that it looks like a lame, normal competitive shooter. And I don't give a shit about no competitive shooters, and it looks just as lame as any other one. Maybe there's a cool cast of characters, which is honestly a tragedy, because I was going to do some research to confirm the exact story on this, but I didn't bother, so I'm just going to say the story that I think I've heard instead, and then maybe I'll be correct. So these characters were created initially with the intention to tell a story with them, like a real story. And then they made Overwatch because they thought it would be a video game that sold, and then they could make a movie or something.
Unfortunately, the internet got involved and then just made it into a porno about Tracer and the monkey.
That is true. That is very true.
It's so disgusting, degenerate internet people.
I think it's a fucking travesty that these are some pretty good character designs. I'm really into them, but the way that, and this is the, I'm trying to phrase this without sounding like a complete idiot, and I'm very bad at doing that about anything.
You're gonna sound like a complete idiot either way.
No, it's just because I can't form sentences that make sense. But it's just a tragedy because these characters were created to tell a story, and then they made the video game, and then people played the video game for years and made porn of Tracer and the monkey, as Mo Diggity said. And
just disgusting.
They just haven't done anything because Overwatch obviously makes big money, but like they haven't told any stories with these characters.
They have.
They haven't made a movie. And then they said they were going to do story mode for Overwatch 2 and finally give us a fucking real story, but then they were like, "Oh shit, everybody thinks we're rapists. We got to make a new video game." And they released Overwatch 2.
They are working on the story.
Happened.
And also, you can compile all of the animatics, so it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and they're really, really satisfying animations.
They are really good looking.
I guess that's hopeful. Then I just think I just figured if they were gonna go anywhere fast, they would have gone somewhere a long time ago. Considering the game released in what, like 2016, 2017?
2017, I think.
2017.
I thought it was
Okay.
2016.
It's 2016.
Okay, 2016. Demi Gloom is a fucking liar.
You lied to me. I can't believe you.
That's the main thing. It just looks generic and stupid to me. I think Overwatch 2 is like literally a scam. Like, it actually boils my fucking blood that they just like deleted Overwatch 1. What's the point of it being a sequel? Just update
different.
Overwatch. Yeah.
That's what they did. They
why get rid of the
updated
first
Overwatch.
one? If you're gonna call it Overwatch 2, the whole conceit is that it's a separate game. So why would they fucking delete Overwatch 1? They don't delete the online. They don't delete every Call of Duty after it comes out because people prefer the old ones. I'm sure there are plenty of people who prefer Overwatch 1, considering the game works a different way.
Dude, no, you couldn't be any further from the truth. A lot of people
Andrew,
are happy
I'm sure
with
you
Overwatch
speak
2.
for literally everyone.
I do. I will get into it later.
Okay, first of all, maybe you speak for the majority, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm sure there are plenty of people, though, that would prefer to continue to play the first game. And to just delete it outright is fucking stupid. And I hate it. And I hate them. Fuck a Blizzard. I thought we all agreed fuck a Blizzard years ago. But
I think we still do.
Yeah.
We still do.
Here you are playing Overwatch 2, making them fucking boatloads of money. Which
it's free.
Yeah, but they get like money somehow. But
they also did pay for the battle pass.
Yeah.
You did pay for the battle pass. First of all, before Demigloom jumps in, yes, I do separate art from artist. I'm not necessarily saying that people shouldn't be playing Overwatch 2. It's just part of the ongoing list of reasons where I'm like, maybe fucking Overwatch 2, actually.
Understandable.
But Andrew, what is your justification for them just outright deleting the first game?
Because it's the same game minus.
Yes, but it's changed so fundamentally that people might prefer it the old way.
Season, fundamentally, that's what a meta is. You're not gonna run the same thing. It would be like just playing the old updates of Fortnite. Oh, what if I wanted to play Chapter 1 Fortnite, but now it's Chapter 2? It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but if you're gonna call it Overwatch 2, then
they call it
point?
Fortnite 2 as well.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Fortnite.
What are you talking about?
Chapter 2. It's basically.
It used to be Fortnite 2. That they changed the title screen.
No, I do not believe that. I do not believe that. That is not true. It's not presented as a game that has a completely different store page. It's presented as an update. Whereas Overwatch 2 is a completely different thing.
I was there when it was just a picture of a black hole.
My thing is, if you're gonna make a sequel, you make a sequel and it's a separate video game. You don't delete the first video game because then it's not a sequel, it's an update. If you make a sequel, it's a separate entity.
See, it was supposed to be a sequel with a whole story mode until McCree decided he was going to be a sexual assaulter. So they were like,
they literally fucking were like, oh shit, they think we're rapists. We have to put out Overwatch 2 now.
What did that have? What is that? I don't understand the correlation.
Yeah, that's mostly a World of Warcraft's problem.
Except for
we have really bad PR right now. We gotta improve it. Overwatch 2 immediately.
It was the fact that one of the Overwatch characters were named after the rapist himself. So
I mean, you can get rid of McCree without making a sequel, I think. Or you can rename McCree without making a sequel.
Yeah, everyone still calls him McCree though. So did they really change it?
Who cares? Actually,
they did change his name in Overwatch.
Yeah, his name's Cassidy now, but without the story mode, which they said it was supposed to launch with all this stuff, but with the usual Activision / Blizzard game, half the game's not fucking there. So we're having to wait for them to release the story mode that they promised, and we're supposed to get this huge story experience, but with their record of not releasing disappointing sequels, I don't know. I mean, I love the game. I just I haven't paid for the battle pass yet, and until I really see some real improvement to the game, because they could have just released an update to Overwatch and not made Overwatch 2, because I'm not convinced this is a second game. I love the shit out of it. The impressions that I get from competitive match making, for instance, I don't think it's so bad. It's only a little bit better than the competitive matchmaking for.
It's not. It's worse.
Well, I guess to wrap everything up, I think we could have just done with an update to the first one, because it kind of sucks that we can't go back to the first Overwatch, because I kind of wouldn't mind playing like the past iteration of like the characters I really like, though I love a lot of the updates that they did with the tanks. I think what they did with Bastion is a little bit more reasonable.
I would also like to point out that Overwatch 2, like I heard this circulating that it's like also a thing for the investors to keep the investors happy, which I can
That
definitely.
literally is what it is. That's exactly what it boils down to. It's like keeping the investors happy, keeping the PR up.
In
Like,
this fucking climate, it like who cares if they're like getting money from investors? Like, good for them. That means they can make more content for this game. At the end of the day, they're doing less like harm than like I was fucking so excited when they announced Overwatch 2. They also wanted to like overhaul the monetization system, which I think is also shitty, but we'll get to that later. But like you don't want to just like log in to Overwatch one day, have like 3 new characters and like a completely different like battle pass and weekly
yeah,
shop or whatever.
But Squeebo, that does not change the criticism. I'm fine with you making the sequel. Well, I'm not. I'm not entirely fine with it because they said there was going to be a story mode, and then they released it before they had their story mode ready, which I think is just stupid. And they just did it to have better PR and to have better investments, which I guess makes sense from a business standpoint, but is also kind of bullshit. But the main thing is that there's no need to just delete the first game. I had no idea they were going to do that. And then I heard that they did that, and I'm like, all right, I was not on board already, but now I'm extremely not on board. I'm off board.
No one would play the first game when the second one's
Andrew, you are
like the main
fucking
hole.
wrong!
No.
People prefer old games sometimes!
They're the
It
fucking
exists!
same.
But that makes the matchmaking so much more difficult.
They're
I-
literally the same fucking game.
That makes queue times like longer for both games, assuming that it's 50-50 player bases. And also,
Is Blizzard not capable of running 2 separate fucking video game servers? They're
That's not
fucking
Riley. That's
Activision
not
Blizzard!
Riley, are you retarded? That's not the argument that's being made. The argument being made is that the queue times are going to be longer because less people are playing one game.
Yeah, it would suck to queue up on over the first Overwatch iteration and then find out everyone's really playing the second one, because it's also free to play and all that. So that's the big attraction to it. And personally, I wish we just kept fucking loot boxes and the EU stop fucking complaining about it. But because
Yeah.
I'd prefer that system over this one that we got any day of the week. But yeah, Overwatch 1 would have been effectively dead if Overwatch 2 came out, and it fucking sucks. But
yeah, but like
we
niche
can
community exists. There are still people who play the old Call of Duty games. I think that option should be there.
Yeah, I still play Modern Warfare 2, like the original one on my PS3.
And it still has online servers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Yep. Well, like the cool thing about Overwatch 2 though is they do have the custom maps where you can just like play the Overwatch 1 maps and set all the rules up yourself and all that.
Yeah, you can, if you want to play Overwatch 1, you can play Overwatch 1 the exact same way.
It's kind of like how Left 4 Dead 2 has everything from the first Left 4 Dead in it.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. I just think shutting down an entire video game, just in general, it doesn't sit well with me.
Shutting down an entire game to release the exact same game again, though? Like...
Yes, then why is it Overwatch 2? What's the fucking point?
It's not
because
Overwatch 2 at that
now.
point.
Well, they're supposed to
just
be
make
more
it free to play. They made Fall Guys free to play. They didn't make Fall Guys 2 just to make it free to play.
Yes, but they changed the meta.
They are supposed to make it's supposed to bring new stuff to the board. And I think they also wanted to use a better graphics engine and better.
Yeah, they changed the graphics engine too for Overwatch. That was supposed to be the main hole for 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Because I believe the original plan was to keep Overwatch 1 around and just have 2 be the campaign and a graphics change. But then they decided to go the whole 5v5 thing, which is a blessing And
Yeah. So do you like the 5v5 or the 6v6 more?
as a support player, I love 5v5.
I mean, he did just say the 6v6 to 5v5 thing was a blessing, so I think he answered your question before he asked it.
It's a blessing and a curse. I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
What parts about it do you not like?
Well, when I play tank, I have so much more pressure on me to do well because I don't have another tank to make me look not as bad. When I play support, I at least know that my secondary support can be decent. When I play DPS, which is very rarely, I at least know something can happen with the other DPS. When I play tank, it's either I do really well and the team does well, or I do shit and the whole team does shit. I also think that a lot of the tanks are not made for the one tank system.
Yeah, playing Reinhardt, it's actually very difficult, and I can't think that the people who play Hammond are having a lot of fun too, because Hammond's like a great support. And to be real, I think the strongest though single tank has got to be Zarya,
Yeah,
because
Zarya right now has
Zarya,
been
yeah,
meta.
yeah, like Hammond, Reinhardt, and fucking Sigma really need some help. Though within the
I wouldn't
right
say
hand
Sigma.
well, in personal opinion, I think in the right hand Sigma is just a fucking machine of fucking destruction, because he's fucking amazing. It's just that people, when they play him, it's like they don't really know how to fucking play him. Like they act like he's fucking DPS because he's got decent DPS mechanic, I think, and his shield is fucking awesome. But they learn too late, and this is sort of the reason why majority of matches are lost, because someone's using the tank as a fucking DPS, and Sigma is just a bad DPS by himself. Like it's hard to solo a fucking team just as a tank. It's doable as Reinhardt though, but yeah.
Are you one of those quit having fun guys? Are people not allowed to play in non-traditional ways because it makes you bad when you lose?
I
If
don't
you're
care.
gonna play non-traditional, you better play fucking quick play.
Yeah, fuck yes. Quick play, and if you're in comp, you should be forced to have a mic, and you need to be good at the. Well, all right. At least you can
Be
only
good at
play
the
the
video game to
character.
play ranked.
No, well, yes. Actually, yeah, that's a mean way of saying it, but yeah, if you fucking suck at the game, don't fucking play ranked. Ranked is not for you.
Fair. I guess, yeah. Fair enough.
And the no mic
Yeah.
thing pisses me off too. Like, have a fucking mic.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play a team-based video game without talking to your teammates. That is true.
Oh, dude, if I had my way, like anyone who showed up who had a mic but didn't talk, they would be reported. That's a reportable offense.
True. I agree.
1984.
Literally 1984.
I don't know. I can stand. I miss the two tanks because as a support, you get dove on a lot more because one less tank to keep you safe. But you make do with it with Brig. That was my solution at least.
Brigitte is pretty good. She's a little bit tough to really master or even get good
No.
with, but like once you finally, well, in my opinion, but once you finally start getting good at like her mechanics and how she moves and all that, because with like Brig, it's all about like being able to handle the friggin' movements. Because if you can't handle the movement with the shield, with the freaking with your main weapon, with the healing and all that, and if you don't know how to properly like bust your ult, then you're just going to be a real shit Brigitte.
I've made I've made my way through comp with Brig doing just fine, and
Nice.
I'm telling you, I do not know how to use any ults with any supports. It's like my weakest attribute is the fact that I ult at the worst time, but it works in the long haul because you don't need an ult to win games unless you're one of those Reaper mains who only knows how to get play of the games with fucking Death Blossom.
Oh yeah, press Q to fucking awesome.
Press
That's
Q
pretty
to
much
win.
yeah, press Q to win. That's pretty much Reaper in a nutshell. Unless you're like fucking really good at it, then he's just a fucking monster. Like before they nerfed him during the 2 tank, I think it was the 2 or 3 tank meta, something like that. It was like 3 tanks, a DPS, and a couple of heals. Fucking just that was just amazing. He was the fucking tank killer, and because before the nerf, he destroyed that meta after that meta was becoming increasingly popular because he's got shotguns, and the closer you are with a shotgun, the more effective you are, and it's just bam, bam, bam. He just fucking eats tanks for breakfast. It's like the coolest fucking thing. Like the press Q to awesome was particularly awesome in that day. Now it's just sort of like, end the match. That button.
Yeah. It's your win the fight button.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad 3 tanks isn't a thing now.
The most embarrassing fail is to fail with Death Blossom as Reaper. Like that and fucking Junkrat's ult. Like if you can't handle a tire and you fuck it up like constantly, dude, you probably suck at the game.
The DPS ults are not my thing. There's a reason I don't play DPS. It's because I fucking hate playing it. I love playing tank and I love playing support, but then it's DPS. It's just no.
I mean, going back to support for just a second with your ult problem, honestly, you should probably just play Lucio. He's super agile, super nimble, and it's all you have to do is just pay attention to when the fight's starting, and his ultimate has fucking saved matches like countless times. Like he's probably my favorite support character. Him and Moira. I think Mercy's overrated, and they just like all the fat bait from Mercy. That's why she's fucking popular.
Mercy's the worst support in the game right now.
Really?
Yes, Mercy is the worst.
I kind of thought that was Anna.
Is a blessing. No, Anna's the best support in the right hands.
Yeah.
Easily top 2.
I'm just not good with snipers in Overwatch 2.
I'm not good at them either, but I'm great with Anna. Anna's one of my best characters.
I really like Mercy. That's just
I'm very heavy in the competitive scene. I have a solid at least 200 hours in the competitive scene alone.
Nice.
So I'd like to think that I know what I'm talking about, and it's unfortunate that Mercy's the worst character when it comes to the supports, because all of them provide something other than healing.
I mean, they should have
just some way.
They should have just nerfed her fucking pistol, because fucking Mercy's pistol is a game changer. Like, a lot of people sleep on Mercy and D.Va's fucking little handgun.
Yeah, the pistol,
it's a murder weapon. It's a fucking murder weapon, dude. Like, I've seen play of the game with like Mercy, like not being able to heal each other or heal somebody, and she just breaks out her fucking piece and just fucking lays waste to the fucking team. They should have just nerfed that and kept her mass res fucking ult, because I think it's so cool. It's so fucking awesome.
Cool, but no. That's how you take her from the worst support to the best support by far.
My friend totally mains Mercy, only knows how to play Mercy, but doesn't even have her gun button bound. It's funny.
Ugh.
I mean, to be honest, like, she's not very good at aiming anyway, so I don't blame her.
Alright. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go around the table, because I feel like me and Andrew have been sort of monopolizing the whole conversation. Let's go ahead and start with Andrew, because you're at the top. We'll work our way to the bottom here. Andrew, who's your favorite Overwatch 2 character to play?
Probably Mercy. I think Mercy is the funnest character to play, but I play a lot of Lucio right now because of meta and Lucio just being a great character because of his movement, damage output. He's great. Maybe D.Va. Maybe even Winston. Riley would play Winston. If Riley were to ever pick up Overwatch, he would play Winston, without a doubt.
Yeah, Riley, you probably love... Yeah, because he's the big fucking monkey scientist. It's fucking awesome. He's a great character. He's He's not very hard to play. Once you get good with him, you can be the fucking the matchmaker or breaker with that, because his ultimate is just like way overpowered. Because all you do is you go into monkey rage.
You go ape
and
shit.
you literally go quite literally ape shit, and you just go in there. You're just fucking like slapping the fucking enemy away from the objective or into a pit or something. And you have like.
It's pretty good if you know how to use it, but like new players do not know how to use it.
Yeah,
I'll
and
be honest.
and you can tank like fucking like 3 or 4 ultimates straight to the chest and still be standing like during your ultimate. It's fucking awesome. It's a lot of fun. Plus you got a cool fucking jump mechanic. You have the little Tesla fucking gun, which just shoots arcs of lightning. And with number 2, you can right click it, and that's your secondary shot, and you can fucking shoot a bolt of lightning at your enemy. Demi
Yeah, that
Gloom,
sounds
do you
pretty
play?
sick.
Demi, do you play Overwatch 2 at all?
Yeah, she loves Overwatch.
No, I played it once and I hated it. It was awful.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm not good at class-based shooters, and Overwatch just isn't interesting enough for me to like want to like try to push through. Like TF2 is a game where I'm interested in it enough artistically to play, even though I suck. But like Overwatch, I don't really like the characters or like the environments. It's just not that interesting to me, so I don't really play it. I'm sure it's a great game, but I
Okay.
just
well
don't
then.
find it very fun personally.
Okay. Well then, quick sidebar. Who's your favorite TF2 character to play?
Probably Pyro.
Nice. I fucking love Pyro. I love Pyro and the fucking mechanic, man. He's fucking awesome. I love that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Who's Mega Man X? Because I don't know their name.
Squeebo.
It's Squeebo. I don't know why my
Squeebo?
name is Mega Man
Just
X.
fucking Ida went and changed literally everybody's nickname. God damn it. I'm really gonna have to figure out how this role works where you're a host and you can access the host things, but you're not a mod. I'm really gonna have to figure it out because Ida keeps doing stupid shit.
Yeah, you'll probably have to YouTube that shit. But anyway.
Dude,
all right.
just give her permissions. Just edit the permissions for the channel.
She was on push to talk, and she couldn't get off of it until I gave her host pack, and I don't know how to fix that.
That's really, really, really weird.
So Squeebo, who's your favorite character to play with?
Alright, I could probably talk for like hours on how much I love Junkrat, not only playing him, but also like his personality, and oh my god, how much he should go on a date with me, and how he
Stop talking. Oh, I had a part of me.
You don't like Junkrat, Andrew? You're not a Junkrat fan?
No. I hate him.
I fucking love Junkrat just because those bombs of his, they just arc in the fucking right way and just...
They arc perfectly in a
yes.
way that's...
And Junkrat's a really good baby's first DPS character to get into as well, like him and Soldier, I think.
Yeah, he's great with
Soldier? Wait, what?
Oh, well, like, because Soldier is like you're basically fucking Call of Duty and Overwatch, right?
Yeah,
Soldier.
that's what I've always been.
Soldier 76. I thought you were talking about Soldier TF2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Soldier 76. My bad. I should have clarified.
No problem. Yeah, no, I mean, literally Junkrat is how I got interested in the game, and I still love him to this day. He just feels like really satisfying. Most of my play of the games with him aren't even with his ult, I'll be honest. I do well with him, is all I can really say, and I enjoy it.
Hell yeah. Who's a character that you're really hoping that you can get better with, that you want to play as in the future?
I mean, this was a while ago, but I bought
There is a correct answer.
I bought a bunch of skins for Genji because, like, I thought I was going to be a Genji main. I'm not. I don't really think he's that interesting, and also he's been, like, super nerfed.
Yeah, Genji's super overrated. Like, him and fucking Hanzo both, because everyone wants to be a fucking ninja, and, you know, everyone wants to be fucking, they want to be Robin Hood, except, you know, a part of a fucking, Japanese mafia. But, they're both so overrated, and honestly, like, if you can get good with Genji, you can make fucking play of the game every freaking game. But like, it takes like someone who's absolutely mastered him to be like the deciding factor of whether or not you win or lose a match. Like
He's
I
easy to
find it.
learn, hard to master, you could say.
No, he's not easy
No,
to learn.
he's not easy to learn
hard
either.
to learn, hard to master.
Hard to learn,
Yeah.
harder to
Yeah.
master. Got it.
Because with Genji, you have like a bunch of varying mechanics that are a bit different. Like, for example, his two main weapons are like the shuriken, throwing stars. One which is the common one where you throw like 3 in a row in a group, right? And the other one,
First, yeah.
oh yeah, the first one. The secondary one is when you throw 3 of them, but they spread out. It's my personal favorite one because like you can get like multiple people and like just like keep like chucking down at their life span, so it's really really cool. Then you have the deflect and the double jump and sometimes wall climb. I think him and Hanzo can both do wall climbs.
Him, Hanzo, and Kiriko.
Oh, okay. Kiriko can do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then there's the shift button, the fucking blade button, where you can like go in there and like you can kill motherfuckers with that freaking shot, and it's like the most satisfying kill you can have. But like you're super squishy, and you can get like killed by a fucking mercy fart. So it's like it's hard to like
I
get
would
in
be
there.
okay with being killed by a mercy fart. That's all I'm saying.
But he's still fun. He has a bigger cool factor than a useful factor in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't need to nerf him in the last patch, yet they did.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't. He was fine. Like you got to make him fucking stronger, and just like a little bit stronger. And people they gotta stop like catering to the. It's just so hard. Can you make it more accessible? Wah, crowd on the fucking forums. Like, if you want to improve like all of Activision and Blizzard overnight, you fucking nuke the forums that they have and make it go away and never speak of it again. Watch the entire company's fan base improve overnight.
It's not even that they made him easier, it's just that they made him worse. He does less damage, he's just overall worse. His mobility is worse. Well, I don't know about that, but his fire rate, damage. It's not that he's easier to play, it's just that people don't like playing against him.
Yeah, because someone that can know life, Genji is like you're dead constantly because like Genji has such a
my life is Genji. Genji is the life.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a motto for a lot of fucking people. Because with Genji, he has such a strict small fucking damage box that you can do. Like your reticle is your life, so you got to be like Johnny on the spot with your reticle because if you're just shooting, you're going to be shooting like all sorts of out of the place and all over the place and all that, and you're going to suck.
I think the nerf Genji meme is funny. Instead of nerfing Souljourn, they decided to nerf Genji.
Souljourn, I think, is pretty good. I like Souljourn a lot. I like it.
Too good.
I think they should keep her exactly as that is because, like, no. Well, DPS has a lot of shitters. Like, for instance, if we got rid of, like, say, fucking Rocket Bitch, fucking Pharah, I don't think anyone would really bat an eye. And we
Pharmacy
like just
is a fun thing.
Yeah, Pharmacy is fun, but like it's fucking huge. But like the whole point of Pharah, unfortunately, because they nerfed the shit out of her rockets a bunch, and she's not as effective. Like you're working towards your ult with her, and as much as I enjoy her ult, is they cut it short a little too short,
a lot worse than it used to be.
Do you mean in a good way or bad way?
It's a lot worse.
I remember when I was like trying to peek through a fucking through one of those AC vents to like knock off a fucking bunch of enemy team members, and here comes fucking Pharah. She literally like rockets up to me, looks me dead in the eye, and screams, "Justice reigns from above!" and fucking solo ults me. Like I ate tons of rocket propelled shit in that freaking match. I almost rage quit because that was like fucking embarrassing. Like I don't think there's more of a worse feeling than getting solo ulted.
It depends on the solo. Like if you're getting a solo, Roadhog alt, then it's like, well, fuck you too.
Oh, he makes me so angry.
Yeah. If we're removing any tank, Hog is the one to remove. I think I can. I say this as a support, so I'm usually what gets focused when Hog has Hook.
I
But-
think they should just remove Hammond from tank and just make him a DPS character.
Oh yeah, because the DPS need more shitters.
Well, I
As
mean,
if-
he would be a real good DPS guy. I mean, we can get rid of the Evo bitch, the fucking robot chick that no one cares about. Because
Echo?
no one Echo, like no one cares about Echo. I mean, she can be replaced by by Hammond, I think.
Mm,
Because like no one even wanted like Echo in the first place. She had that cameo in the Cassidy or McCree video or whatever, and that was it. Like everyone was like, "Huh, robot lady? I don't want that. I want this someone else." Like the Sojourn has been called to be put in the game for like years, you know, and the robot that fucking Doomfist meets at the end of like the story cinematic or whatever. Which, by the way, maybe we should go around the table here. What do you guys think of Doomfist being moved to tank position?
Oh my god.
they need to fix him. They need to fix him. They need to fix him so badly. Like it's not
Squeebo,
even him being tank is a bad thing. It's just him right now. He is the by far worst tank.
yeah, I don't understand him as a tank. I can see the utility in him being a tank, but I haven't quite been able to really get into the groove with him being a tank because I still view him as DPS.
I don't even think Blizzard themselves were knowing what they were going to do with him at tank because he's the worst tank right now,
Yeah, honestly,
and it's
yeah.
not improving.
Overwatch noob question.
Yes.
So these characters have their classes. Are these classes completely inherent, or can you use a character to play a different role, at least in theory, if not efficiently in execution?
There are
Sort of.
kind of.
So,
Yeah,
like, if
like
Doomfist is a tank now, can he still be used for the purposes of DPS?
not in competitive.
yeah, not anymore. Like in quick play, you can cut loose with them a little bit, but like when you're in competitive, it's like you have to play it with a competitive mindset. And when it comes to quick play, you're just there to have fun, and you can try out any new character you want because that's the purpose of
But
it.
do these characters not have like at least niche usability though? Like if you like really work at
No.
it, you could have a DPS Doomfist and have it be
Okay.
confident in a competitive.
Okay, so Riley, let me explain to you something. Let me take you back to the glorious year of 2018 Overwatch.
Alright.
Overwatch 1. We had a specific character come out at the time known as Brig, also, or Brigitte, and she
Old
entirely changed the game the moment that she stepped in because when originally in competitive, you could do anything you wanted. If you wanted to use a unique team comp instead of a 2-2-2, you could do what became the meta, known as GOATs, because it was so good. You could do a 3-0-3. 3 tanks, 0 DPSs, 3 supports. And this went insane for 3 seasons. It was the best thing you could do because Brig was unstoppable. The tanks were too hard to kill, yada, yada, yada. Blizzard now has a system of your team for role queue is 2 supports, 2 DPSs, and 1 tank. If we still had the 2 tanks, Doomfist could still arguably be useful because even in its roles, there are different things per roles. Like for support, you have your main supports, you have your secondary supports, you have your main healers, you have your Zenyatas of the world. For tank, you have your main tanks, you have your off tanks, and then you have Wrecking Ball and Roadhog and Doomfist. So, I mean, if you try, you can do good things with people like Doomfist and you can play him as a DPS and you can play him really good if you're an open queue. but in roll queue, it's useless. It's a throw pick.
Okay, I get it. Fair. I was just curious as to like how the game worked. If like characters can be optimal for a certain role, but maybe some of them have like a niche secondary use. It's like in like a I don't play competitive shooters, but like to use an example of something I do play, like in competitive Pokemon, where like a Pokemon might be primarily an attacker, but like maybe it has like something niche that lets it be a defense sometimes.
Yeah. Brig is basically Aegis Slash because he can be very offensive but also very defensive. That's the comparison I will make. That's what Brig is.
Yeah,
Brig's not
like
even good anymore.
yeah, like another example, sort of what you're talking about is you have Soldier 76, which is just straight up run, DPS, run, heal because the healers are busy, so you're independently healing, right? But you can go up to your teammates while you're they're fighting. You can drop your little like mini heal circle, and you can be like sort of a support. But it's not like if you were to depend on Soldier 76 for like support healing, your whole fucking team's gonna
You're
die.
throwing.
Yeah, you're throwing.
The only support
Or
that
you're
Soldier
throwing
could
or the
be,
healers suck.
Yeah. If you got like a Lucio and Zen as your heals, that's not good.
Well, like Lucio is like the most. I think in terms, I guess, of like every player accessibility for support, I think Lucio sort of defines that because his healing and his boost are just literally a circle. Be with the team, you get the boost, healing or speed, and it's fucking cool. And he's also got that the boost option where you can like boost everything up to like
The
1.5
speed.
or 2, something like that, and it makes his healing and his AoE abilities really cool. And he can run on walls because he has fucking rollerblades on it. That I think that's just cool. He's got the boop ability.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten. Oh my god, fucking his boop is insane.
Yeah, I suppose that maybe Lucio can sort of fall into the characters of like secondary ability, like because Lucio doesn't have a bad DPS like at
Yeah,
all. It's
Lucio's a
very
great DPS.
Oh yeah, it's very harassment. You know, you play Lucio to piss off the other team. You know, it's you know his whole fucking shtick is harassment when it comes to
Yes,
like offense. You know,
he
and I
has his
fucking
own
love that.
nickname. Fucking DPS Lucios are called Reddit Lucios. It's hilarious, but it's
Reddit
like that's how you.
Lucios.
Yeah.
Reddit Lucios.
I don't know where the term originally came from, but guys like Frogger right now, who's the best Lucio player in the world, he primarily plays Lucio as a damage, and he does crazy damage, and he barely heals his team, but his team wins a lot. He's a great competitive player. I guess it's just going for Reddit clips, so dubbed Reddit Lucio.
Okay, I can see that.
I love Frogger.
Frogger's
Controversial
hilarious.
chick. Yeah, he's really funny.
Easily my favorite Overwatch creator is Frogger. Completely changed how I played Lucio.
I really like level up lifting. I think he's really fucking cool.
I mean, Overwatch also spawned XQC though, so
Oh, well, let's not talk about some of the bad things that
you
Overwatch
win
has
some,
done.
you lose some.
Yeah, like let's talk about the good, let's talk about the good people, not the shitters. Okay, God, fucking XQC, Jesus Christ.
Barely even played Overwatch for that long too.
I mean,
And
it could be worse. We could all be playing League of Legends and have to deal with fucking Trainwrecks TV and fucking angry manlet guy. What's his fucking name? The one with the dents on his fucking head. Oh shit.
Moside Gaming?
No, not Mosa. Excuse me. No. You guess you. No. Never.
I think you punched a nerve.
No, not Moside Gaming.
No, Mo's just bald. It's fine.
No, I'm not. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. What are let me reframe myself into the conversation. I kind of got lost a little bit. So what is our topic of discussion at this current moment? Do we have like a central one that we're talking
I mean, at
about
this
at
point,
this
we're just kind of
particular
talking
moment?
about the characters
Okay.
themselves.
Well, we were kind of going around and saying who's each person's favorite character was, but I think we kind of like sequestered that.
Oh no, we got done with that, and I was starting, and I got off topic for it, so that's my
You
bad.
never.
We were
I don't
talking
play
about.
Overwatch, but I have a favorite character. Like you would ask me.
Oh well, yeah, because I thought that you've never played
Yeah, I've never
Overwatch.
played it, but I can have a favorite character based on aesthetic, and you could ask me who it is.
Oh
Jeez,
my god!
man.
Okay, everyone, this is Riley asking
Alright.
to be asked what his favorite character is,
Yeah, you skipped
and
me.
it's Mercy. Go ahead, Riley, say Mercy.
No, I don't think Riley's his favorite is
no,
Mercy.
actually, okay. Here's the thing. In terms of, I don't know a lot about most of these characters. In terms of design, it's probably Winston or Diva. But in terms of what I know about characters' personalities, it's probably Tracer actually, because Tracer's
Oh my
like,
god!
pretty,
Yes,
Ooh.
like
Yeah,
because you
a
can
fun
beat Scout
person.
in a rap battle. Oh yeah. By the way, do you guys, who do you think won, Scout or Tracer?
Tracer.
I
Heavily
also think
biased.
it was Tracer. Yeah.
I'll
Andrew's
always
even
pick
heard this
Scout.
rap battle, and he's like, "Yeah, Tracer."
Yeah, I'll always pick Scout. I fucking love Scout, man.
I mean, he put up a fight, I guess.
Well, I haven't seen either, but I'm picking Scout. So, okay, so you like those characters, then,
You like
Riley?
Yeah. Yes,
Riley
and,
likes the annoying
in terms of
characters.
artistic design, I
Riley
literally,
first seen Diva
I d-
and didn't know that she was a part of Overwatch.
no, I knew she was part of Overwatch. I knew of the origin of the porn before I watched it, Andrew. Okay.
Did you put babes after you wrote down Overwatch in the Google freaking search bar?
No, I just was like on a porn website, and like the first
Oh dear
recommendation
God!
is always Overwatch shit. It's everywhere. You can't
It
escape
was.
it.
It really is kind of creepy how like crazy. All right, I
How
personally
heavily
blame.
it is.
I personally blame the fucking dude who made BioShock Infinite because the community was making like just a bit of illicit, not safe for work stuff with freaking Elizabeth, right? And he went out and complained. And then a little bit afterward, and that pissed off the community, and they made even more of that. Back in the day, when Tracer was around, she had this pose that really showed off her Tracer butt, right? And like
Yeah,
2 or 3
yeah.
feminists went, "Ree, prettier girl than me," and they got rid of her, right?
I like the rhyme there. That was cute. I like that.
It was only like a couple years ago that like feminists hated like over sexualized women in content, and now they're like super advocating for it. It's like girl power now.
Oh yeah, and it's so topsy turvy. I'm not even trying to keep up with it anymore. I'm just like, oh fuck it, I'm just playing video games. Yeah, they had that, and that's when the NSFW stuff really started like blowing up because like the creators keep telling people not to do stuff, and that makes them do the things that they were told not to do.
Blizzard
I think is always
hard-encoded
funny.
the character models so that this would be stopped, and then they got the characters in 3 days.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. I love it when like a game creator, like a bunch of devs or like a software engineers will go, "This is unhackable." 2 days later, oh, there's so many
Unhackable.
hacks.
3 days.
Like, dude, do not challenge the internet, you fools. Have you never learned from Windows 95 and 98?
Did Windows
No.
95 and 98 get hacked?
Yes, lots and lots and lots of times. The Windows system was kind of the reason why there's so many hacktivists nowadays. You know, because we have this, we have these operating systems whose security apparatus is like fucking Swiss cheese, and people like fucking Swiss cheese, and they went ham on it. It's fucking cool. So that I guess that's one like silver lining to the shit security cloud.
Fair enough. But real quick, because Demi didn't get to talk a lot, I like I tried to interrupt, but there was just no blank space. There was nothing I could attack. Motigity and Andrew are too powerful.
Oh, it's gonna go down in flames. Got a long list of explorers.
Oh, I see
They'll
what you're
tell
doing.
you
I
I'm
see what you're doing.
insane.
I get it.
Tell you what, I'm going to go get a Coke then, and you guys have fun. I'll be right back.
I'm not kicking you off. You can still
No,
leave.
Dingleberry, I was about to fucking mute myself. You called attention to it.
Fair. Okay, but I kind of want to get a sort of comprehensive summary of your time with Overwatch, Demigloom, because I know you did get a chance to play it, and I want to know what your general first impressions were, and just like in general, based on that gameplay sit down, what turned you off about the game? What was maybe something you liked? Just in general, give us a rundown of Demigloom's Overwatch experience, so that you'll say more than a sentence in this podcast.
So
You will say more than what I normally say.
long story short, I downloaded Overwatch on Switch and it was completely fucking unplayable. Like it lagged so hard, and like my internet was fine. It was like super just glitchy, buggy. It was just awful.
The Switch
wasn't.
oops.
The Switch
Like,
is not made for Overwatch.
The Switch is not made for like very like fast paced, like, you know, big games like that, which is fine, but you know, whatever. So I downloaded it on PC, and of course I have to run it at like the lowest settings because my computer is fucking awful. And yeah, I don't know. I guess there's just a pretty big learning curve when it comes to like class based shooters, and I wasn't able to kill anybody. I got like 3 kills in like the 2 hours that I played.
Are you guys still recording?
Ida, shut the fuck up.
Damn it, Ida! Get out! Get out! Go away!
It's still funny.
Ida, listen, fuck the hosts who know what they did. I'm just taking all of Ida's roles, and I'm gonna have to let her in here whenever she actually wants to be on the podcast.
I want to be on the podcast.
Okay, tell us about Overwatch, Ida.
Well,
Who's the hottest character in Overwatch in your opinion, and why?
definitely the gorilla.
God
Let's
fucking damn it.
go! Let's go!
But Overwatch is the second worst shooter game I've ever played.
Oh my god.
Worst.
I can't believe you're on their side. I can't believe you.
Yeah,
I say,
Overwatch is bad.
No, it's not.
you're bad.
You're bad.
You're like 40 years old. You don't get to tell me shit.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what you are, but you need to be quiet. Yeah,
I'm
take that,
26.
bitch.
Ida is not
26.
26. Ida,
You
you're
are not
26.
26. Do you honestly just say you were 26?
Yeah, I'm going to try to gaslight you into believing I'm 26.
Oh, you are so. I am. You cannot gaslight me. I am ungaslightable.
I don't know. I think we've done pretty good at gaslighting you with being bald.
I've been gaslighting since like 2014, and then all of a sudden, like the internet, it became like a buzzword on the internet, and now all my like perfect, like unheard of lying tactics are now out in the open for everybody to know. So I can't lie anymore.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. You know, you can't fucking make a fucking deal without a bunch of people trying to fact check your ass now. It fucking sucks.
I used to gaslight people all the time and get out of shit. Like I was a big liar. Like just not. I wasn't like a pathological liar. I just like literally just like during like small talk, or like if I just like, you know what I mean, just to cover my own
You'll
ass.
just like slip in a precautionary excuse, like, yeah, bro, I'm totally gonna be busy tomorrow. So like, if
Yeah.
you're gonna ask me to do something tomorrow, like maybe don't bother because I'm gonna be busy.
That's usually
tomorrow.
what it would be. Like I was never like I didn't like emotionally manipulate people. All I did was just be like, you know, just make shit up and, you know, gaslight people to let me get away with shit. But now I can't do it anymore because everybody knows what gaslighting is now.
It's funny that like the definition of gaslighting is much more nuanced than we play it out as, and people used to call me out on it all the time. But now it's just like the common joke for gaslighting to just be like lying, and just to refer to all lying as gaslighting.
Me and Squeebo were just arguing about this
No,
today.
literally. In our quotes channel in our school Discord, it says, "I love."
Wait a minute. Wait, back up. I don't care about
It's
gaslighting.
lying.
Shut the fuck up about gaslighting. You have a school Discord.
It's really just our friend group.
Yeah,
Okay. Fair.
it's
I
not
guess.
like. I mean,
It's like It's like us, Clowny Fluffs, and like a couple other people.
Who the fuck is Clowny
Yeah,
Fluff?
is
And
Cloudy Fluffs like a recognized name? I don't think
Among
so.
Riley.
We have discussed the existence of Clowny Fluffs.
For
Me and Clowny
real?
Fluffs are neutrals on Twitter, but that's about
Yeah.
all it goes.
I refuse to believe that's a real username.
It
It's
is.
basically just like TikTok Zoomer, teehee. By
Holy
the way,
shit! Wait. Is Andrew wearing a fucking femboy Hooters shirt?
What?
In his
What?
profile picture,
I
you
like
mean?
how it took you within at least 3 DM conversations we've had.
Whoa! You guys are DMing. You guys are talking. I didn't know y'all were
As if
spicy
me and
like
you
that.
don't talk privately all the time. Like, you guys are talking privately without me. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, I
No,
know.
I'm not saying like I feel left out. I'm just surprised that like Ida and Andrew is just like an unlikely duo.
We've had at
mean?
least
They've been friends as long as we've all been friends around the same time. I met Ida in the same place I met Andrew.
Oh yeah, but like me and Andrew never talk.
that is a good
Yeah.
point.
Hey, you guys should talk more.
Why don't we ever talk?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should talk. Oh, sorry, Andrew. I'm busy.
You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm
Andrew,
gonna
you
fucking-
said you didn't want to talk to me.
When did I say
Wait,
that?
what?
You said you didn't want to talk to me like a year ago. You were like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
Okay,
I just don't really like talking to you."
a year ago. My opinion on you has
We've gone
changed
through
within
character
the last
development since then, Debbie Gloom. We're the issue crew now. We're
Guys,
we're thick as thieves.
do I have to explain the joke and make it? I was gaslighting Andrew. That was the joke.
It clicked with me halfway through me saying that, and I'm like, oh my god, she's
Andrew was just
doing
like,
it.
I assume she's correct, so I'll just defend myself for this thing I don't remember doing.
A year ago, when Demi was going through her incel saga.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. Back when Demi was based.
Yeah, Demi became significantly less based over time.
I did not become less based. I became
She's
significantly
starting to
more
loop
based.
back around though. She's regaining her basedness.
How? What are you talking about? The blood sports arc?
Yes, you're starting to actually interact with the opposite opinion again. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty based.
I'm hanging out with conservatives again. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm I'm on my fascist arc right now.
Ida, shut the
So
fuck up.
you did land on authoritarian right, which is about the worst place you can land.
Wait, did you actually get that on the test, Ida?
No,
Yeah,
I think
why?
she might have just declared it.
Yes,
I don't know.
That's literally what I got. Why?
I'm just wondering. Yeah, I mean,
What do
you're
you-
like a Republican. That's
I'm not a Republican. I'm more right wing than that.
okay.
You've gone even further beyond.
You know, at one point I thought you were just a trans person, and now I know that
She
you're.
is.
No, I refuse. You were a cis woman pretending.
You
for brownie points.
become cis when you become Republican. You can't be trans.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, Debbie's like, where can I sign up to be a Republican?
No, where can I sign up for this? Fuck you mean?
I didn't know Blair White was cis, but okay.
Yeah.
Blair White is awesome. I love how much he has sex with Alex Jones.
I think Squeebo's point might be that you passed so well, but I can in fact confirm that I knew Ida pre-transition. She did not always look like that. She is trans.
Yeah, and okay, can we talk about how Demi thinks that I changed races?
What?
What?
The Demi did say that.
That was kind of a private conversation, but go off, Queen.
Were we talking about Overwatch just a few minutes ago?
This is relevant
Listen,
to Overwatch.
I've been letting you nerds go on for over an hour. We can go on a little tangent about Demi's race relation conflict.
Quick, change
I'm not
segments.
a nerd.
Yeah, you said that I used to look more Arabic.
Yeah, no, you did. You like photos of you pre-trans. You looked a lot darker, and you looked more like distinctly Arabic. And now you kind of just look. You're like very white passing.
White passing, okay.
That's a term. I don't think Demi's using it wrong.
You look like you could pass as a white person. And that's not. I'm not like insulting you or like like being racist. I'm literally just saying that like in older photos you looked a lot darker.
By the way, Mostside Gaming, thanks for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it.
Base,
Who are-
let's go.
Who are you on TikTok or whatever?
I forget. I think I'm Squeebo The Last. I think.
Mo probably just like follows back whoever follows him, so that's
Yeah,
probably what happened.
I'm
Literally.
sorry. Like I don't
Yeah.
like because like a lot of people will talk to me on some platforms. I'm like I don't have time to back check everybody.
Yeah, no problem. I think you liked. I like re-uploaded an Oni Plays animation, and I think you liked it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, Freddy Freaker. It was epic bit. Yippee!
Wait, hold on. I don't think has Mo or Squeebo ever seen a picture of me?
I haven't.
No, I have not.
All right, I'm putting this in recording chat just so I can prove to you all that I don't look Arabic, do I?
Not
Wait,
anymore.
are you
No.
about to send a pre-trans?
No.
No, you don't look Arabic now. She's saying you looked Arabic pre-trans.
Yeah.
Okay, do I look like 100% white in that picture then?
You,
No,
yes, you
absolutely
look like a
not.
white person.
Really? You guys think so?
Let me look.
I do not
I know
agree.
so, in fact.
Please.
Yeah, no, she looks white to me.
I mean, I can't really. Well, there's a lot of hair and bad, shitty backlight, so I couldn't really tell you which one in my opinion.
I also will say, Arabic people are like. Sorry,
Continue.
That's
have-
racist, but
I've known less Arabic people than like any other ethnicity. So like I don't see a lot of Arabic people in my day-to-day life. So like
I haven't seen many Arabic people, but I know one that I've seen, and her name is Ida.
Yeah,
Would be like, I don't see race.
there were a lot of Arabic people in my middle school, or not a lot. There was, proportionately there was a lot of Arabic people.
Well,
but
to be fair, I'm only 1/4.
oh,
Are you
I'm
one-fourth Arabic?
disappointed, Demigloom.
you're less Arabic than Logic is black.
Really?
No.
Wait,
No,
who the
Logic's
fuck
a quarter black.
Who the fuck is Logic?
Pretty sure Logic is half black. His dad is like 3/4.
He's
No,
a
his dad is like
rapper
3/4
because
black.
Demi and Andrew like rappers for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason? Rap music is good.
No, Logic would definitely be a rapper that Riley listens to. He's such a nerd.
Hold on,
Yeah.
have you
Perfect for
guys
Riley.
revealed? Have
All
you
it
guys
takes for me to be
revealed-
into a rapper is they have to like be good, and they have to
Just
be
listen
high
to
energy.
Tetris by Logic.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys like MF Doom?
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
trans, of course I like NF Doom.
No, actually. I've listened to Accordion, but that was it. That's like the only
You
Doom song I've
are
listened
bad.
Mad Villainy was a bad album.
You are bad.
to. Well, what do you want me to do? Listen to a Doom album? Is that what I gotta do to pure trans to you?
Listen to Food.
Food. My
Wait,
favorite.
hold on. There's 3 people you have to listen to when you're trans. You have to
Okay.
listen to Neil Siegra. You have to listen to MF Doom, and you have
Say
to
Lemon Demon. Oh my god.
Neil Cicierega. That's new. Neil Cicierega. You have to listen to MF Doom, and you have to listen to the guy that made Opal, Jack Sturber, or whatever the hell his name is.
Stauber.
Yeah, Jack
Stauber.
Stover.
Maybe
What's
that
that's
guy?
his name.
No, if you're trans, you have to listen to Negative XP, Demigloom, and I don't know.
If you're
Cave Town
trans,
or
you have to
some
listen
shit.
to Negative XT and then be berated by him on stream.
Yeah. I guess I'm the only trans person. Wow.
The only one.
Join the
Riley.
100%.
What's up, Ida?
Would you fuck Kylie Jenner?
Yes. But no.
Probably.
Probably not.
I don't even know what Kylie Jenner looks like.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's not the best, but, like, she's pretty hot. I'd probably fuck Kylie Jenner.
She's just normal look. I know like hundreds of women
I
that
mean,
look
that's
exactly
racist.
like this.
She's, like, hot enough that, yeah.
He's like so conventionally attractive that she just isn't attractive to me. Like,
I'm not I have a very weird taste. The 2 girls that I've like ever dated are both like physically deformed, and I don't know. I have
okay,
very different
Demi.
taste.
Are we sure that's
Wait a
not like
minute,
a fetish thing?
I know Eloise is physically deformed, but I didn't know the other one was.
I didn't know about Eloise. I know about the other one though.
I'm not
Okay.
talking about Eloise. I'm talking about a different person.
Wait,
Who are
the
you talking
two.
about?
Then there's 3 people you've really dated because you definitely really dated Eloise,
No, that
and it
doesn't
was
count. That's
unfortunate.
internet. Internet relationships don't count.
You've only
Yeah.
dated one real.
I almost dated another real person.
I
Okay.
almost didn't, bro.
Yeah, I almost dated, bro. I could have if I wanted to, bro.
I almost
Anyway.
dated her. If she hadn't said no, I would have dated her.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate my last boyfriend so much.
Angel?
Good for you.
No, not Angel. We
Angel
never
from
offi-
Hell Zero?
No, we never.
No.
That was never an official thing. I'm talking about the
Just-
one that cheated on me with a fucking femboy.
Damn.
Based, honestly.
Yeah, to be honest.
This guy is not based.
I would totally let a femboy fuck my boyfriend. Cuck style.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's spoilers for Fight Club. Skip past the next 10 seconds. Ooh. Fuck, this is hard to do with COVID.
I found out the first person I dated was actually me all along, and I had a Fight Club Tyler Durden moment.
Bro, that's a spoiler. You can't say that.
He came on in, like, the 90s. I think it's fine.
I could spoil an old ass movie. Okay, fucking mark it down, whatever. Fight Club spoiler.
Wait, do you guys mark down spoilers?
We're not marking down a Fight Club spoiler. Fuck you. The movie
No.
came out like 30 years ago.
I'm marking it just because I know Jason's probably going to cut it out anyways because he really likes that movie.
Mo Diggity has left.
Mo Diggity said
Uh-oh.
he'll be right back.
He has left us, Riley.
We
Well,
must go on
he
without
better
him.
be right back. I don't know why he hung up because he could have just muted himself and left.
We can move on without him. He is not a necessity to this show.
He's not a necessity to this show. However, I'm really gonna have to speed up thinking of those punishments, bro. Like I gotta.
Hey,
Nobody's doing your punishments, Riley.
You have to.
says who?
You have Uno.
By joining the issue crew, you agree to follow the Constitution, and thus, if you don't, there has to be some sort of consequence. I'm not
Okay,
just
then-
gonna fucking kick you off the show, but maybe I'll make you tweet something funny. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
I'll make you
Okay, well,
tweet
Brad,
something.
like if you make me if you say like white power or something, like I'm not gonna tweet that. I'm
No,
just
but
not
like
gonna do
something
that.
stupid, something that's like embarrassing, but not like life ruining. You know,
I
That
don't
is gonna
even
make
have-
me confirm my name change.
like what Jason did to me when we did the try not to laugh for a funny tweet. He tweeted some like diaper fetish shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Doesn't he have access to your Twitter?
He does. He could post diaper fetish shit on my Twitter at any time. He does have access to it. But
Hold on. Wait, guys. I don't have a Twitter.
that's true. So that punishment wouldn't work for you.
Yo, Chef Bojack made it into Demi Gloom's debate club? That's awesome.
Oh shit,
Yo.
he made it. BoJack is there.
Ida, maybe I'll make you at everyone on the Issue Crew server and say something embarrassing.
Hold on. I can do that right now.
It won't count as your punishment because I have to think of the embarrassing thing. But if you want to do it anyway, go ahead.
Okay, we have like an actual Nazi in the server now, so
Let's go.
Things are gonna
Let's go.
things are gonna go crazy.
Wait, who is he? Who is he? I want to
I
tell
want
him.
to be his friend.
Chef
I want to
BoJack.
hang out with him.
Chef Bojack? I've heard that name before.
You moderated the debate between me and him.
Oh fuck yeah, I did, huh? Dude, that was brutal. I don't think I'll ever want to moderate a debate again.
Yeah. Wait,
Ooh,
Squeebo, you remember
Demi,
Chef
Jason
BoJack,
called
right?
you out. Breaking news, breaking Issue Crew drama. Jason just called you out, bro.
What did he say?
He added a note to Craig because he's just been adding a couple funny notes to Craig. He said, "Just want to mention that Demi didn't lower the music volume in the last episode, so you can barely hear." Demi Gloom,
What?
why didn't you do that?
I didn't think you could barely hear. What music? Well, you mean like the intro music?
No, I think he means like we played something with Vexera and you didn't turn it down.
Oh, I apologize if that is the case.
I mean, you're like volume leveling when you edit, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, you missed the spot,
Yeah,
obviously.
I missed the spot. I missed the fucking Vexera track. Remember, Riley, that it was rushed?
Yeah, I do remember that it was rushed because you downloaded it fucking an hour and a half before it was supposed to be out.
Hey guys, I made the at everyone.
You did. You said I fucked Riley's mom while he watched. Really funny. So good. Yo, Ye was on Timcast. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been like when you guys are talking about your stuff, I'll turn it on a little bit and
I was
dude,
listening to a
it's-
podcast while doing a podcast.
It's a whole new level from playing video games during the podcast. You can't listen to a different podcast.
well,
while
like you
you're
guys
on
are
the
talking about you
podcast.
guys, but yeah, okay. See where I can relate to, right? I'm 42 years old. Man, my high school relationships sure are stressful for me. Where can I relate to that?
I mean, you had high school relationships. They were just
Yeah, but they're
longer
not
ago.
now because much longer ago. So like you guys are sort of like talking about your own thing for a minute. I was just checking out a little bit because fucking Kanye, Nick Fuentes, and Milo Yiannopoulos came on to fucking Timcast, right? And fucking Ye literally fucking or Ye or whatever the fuck literally started going, man, let me talk about you, them Jews. And then fucking Tim fucking shut the shit down. Kanye gets mad and fucking walks off. So it's been like exploding on the
Wait.
internet because they're also talking shit about one another, like on Twitter as we speak. Like it's the number one trending topic right now on Twitter. It's been fucking crazy.
Wait, Mo, do you mean Tim Pool?
Yeah, Tim Pool, my bad. Yeah. Timcast.
Tim Cool.
Yeah.
Him
Wait.
cool.
Every time I try to have respect for Tim Pool, he does about 5 things that remind me of why I don't respect him.
I like Tim Pool's brother better.
Yeah, me too.
To be honest, Nick Fuentes is kind of based.
No, he's not.
Ida, shut the fuck up. That's not funny.
It's not a joke.
I know.
Oh,
I get it. You say the bad thing and then say it's not a joke, and that makes it funnier. But shut the fuck up.
Genuinely
No,
not a joke.
I don't think Ida's kidding. It's the thing.
I'm not joking.
So Ida, you are aware that Nick Fuentes is pretty much an open white supremacist, right?
I think he's like half based. I don't agree with all the Nazi stuff.
Why would you have respect for a person if they're a Nazi? I don't understand.
Because the other half is so cool.
That's so that's
You know?
if your code of ethics is limited to only your own ethnicity, then you don't really believe it. No, I don't. I'm not even going to try to argue right now.
It's not the time, Devin. It's not the time.
Listen, if Bernie Sanders held all the same beliefs he currently holds and also wanted to kill all left-handed people, I don't know. I think maybe he might still be based.
No, that would be fucking awful.
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
he
whoa.
wants to kill people because of a
He's
thing.
gonna kill me. Riley, can you
I
imagine
think
the
that
show
healthcare
without me?
should be free. And I think that left-handed people should be dead.
You sound more like Obama than you do fucking Bernie Sanders.
No,
But
he
Bernie
sounded like
Sanders-
he had Obama's voice, but like the Bernie Sanders tone.
Should be free.
But like Bernie Sanders is literally a communist.
No, he's
Yes.
not. Ida,
No,
shut the
he's
fuck up.
Chad yes meme. Yes.
Ida, you are so fucking mind-numbingly brain dead that it's just annoying at this point. You clearly
Tell me
lack
more, Danny.
basic human cognitive ability, and I get that you're.
I'm Demi Gloom.
I'm Ida.
All right wingers have lack cognitive ability.
Yes.
Ugh.
I don't lack cognitive ability. I just lack empathy.
People with
I'm
different
I'm so fucking
opinions.
smart. I'm so smart. I have a. Riley, are we really going to pretend that Nick Fuentes is he's just a guy with a different opinion, man?
No.
No, I
I'm not
don't
saying
think
that
the
about
way-
Nick Fuentes. I'm saying
Okay,
that
well,
about Ida.
Ida clearly fucking
I
God.
don't think Nick
I'm not-
Fuentes. I don't like the racism parts.
Okay.
Then just find someone else who says the
Yeah.
same things that he
Find-
does, except just is an unproblematic person.
Oh, I don't fucking watch him. I don't have that
Yeah,
much free
besides
time.
all the problems, he's really not that problematic.
Clearly.
I mean, I don't watch him. I don't have that much free time.
If you don't watch him, then you don't get to say that he's based and you like him and he's awesome and you want to suck his cock
Not
or
a
whatever.
joke, and that you insist that it's not a joke. And to the point where I believed that it wasn't a joke, and that you actually know everything about Nick Fuentes and love him.
Well, I don't know. I know a bit about him.
Yeah, he's
Okay, so
he's-
here's the. Let me. I was just talking about this with Mo, like before we started recording. What Nick Fuentes does is he goes on like regular like normie podcasts, and everybody. So they're like, oh, we're gonna catch the, we're gonna expose Nick Fuentes, and then he just acts like a reasonable, like decent person on those podcasts. So everybody's like, oh, Nick Fuentes isn't actually that bad, if you listen to him. But when you listen to like his own, when he's in like his own like
he's on the Nick Fuentes
territory.
show.
When he's on his own show or like the fucking Kill Stream or some other fucking Nazi shit, he's like, when he goes full mask off, he's like literally a literal Nazi. And I'm not
Wait.
saying
We should
Literal.
invite him on this podcast.
Oh, please, God, no. No, please, God,
Mo,
no.
what's your
Never.
problem with Nick Fuentes?
Oh, he's a literal Nazi piece of shit. Like, literally. Like,
If Mo-
he likes to pretend that he's, like, when he's on, like, say, the Destiny show or something. Because, yeah, Demi and I were talking about this earlier. He'll come over there and he's super nice to, like, his chick, when he comes over and he gives him snacks for the podcast and all that stuff. Demi thinks that he likes the whole trad wife thing.
All the best podcasters provide snacks.
Oh God!
All the
God!
best
No!
podcasters
It
I've heard
fucking
of in
fits.
history.
Jesus Christ! It fits. Fuck. All right. Yeah, there's that, and he does really like to, like, when he appears in public, he really does try to look like this fucking moderate guy. He's like, come on, America first. Then he gets on his fucking show. He's literally like, well, did 6 million Jews really fucking die in the Holocaust? Come on. Like, Jesus.
he'll literally go on like the No Jumper podcast and be like, no, man, like I believe all races are equal, man. We all, sometimes I believe in race, like there are a little bit of genetic differences, but I don't think anyone's better than the other. And then like 2 weeks later, he goes on his own fucking stream and he's like, oh yeah, race mixing is actually the degeneracy that is tearing at the moral fabric of Western civilization. White power.
Wow.
That's basically
damn.
what he has to say on his own show. So it's like, it's all an act. And if you think Nick Fuentes is a reasonable person and you haven't watched like his own show or like him on the Kill Stream, then you don't.
I've watched him on like Destiny stream, and I really hate
and
Destiny.
again, he's in enemy territory, so he's just gonna like grift and like pretend to be a decent person.
I really fucking hate Destiny.
No, I hate that guy too. I used to be a Destiny fan, but he went off the rails with like the rape shit.
He's like literally a cuck.
Wait a minute. Are you
Hey,
actually?
well, there's no real issue with being a cuck. It's the same
Shut
as
the
liking
fuck up.
feet or armpits.
Wait. Are you doing?
There's nothing inherently wrong with being a cuckold.
That's a Maddox bit, right?
I don't know if Squeebo's referencing Maddox, but
No,
that's
Squeebo's not.
references.
I know Squeebo's not referencing Maddox, but I know Maddox did a video like just like that.
All I'm
what was I
saying
gonna
is
say?
that you should not be bullied for being a cuck. All I'm saying is, if I say I'm a cuck one day out of the blue, you guys should not tell me to kill myself.
Squeebo, are you admitting something live on the issue crew? Is this a
What are you
live
talking
Squeebo
about?
And next up, I mean, Squeebo literally like 30 minutes ago said that they would let their boyfriend fuck a femboy, so that's pretty good. I think that's all we need to know.
People.
I'm a fucking. I don't know. I don't even care about any of that shit anymore. I'm a fucking MGTOW. I'm going full
Would you
MGTOW.
let your girlfriend fuck a femboy, Demi Glue?
No, I'm monogamous.
Don't worry. I
If
put
a
a stop.
femboy is me, then yeah, sure.
What a
Don't worry.
fucking lame-o.
Don't worry. I put a stop to my last boyfriend.
Wow.
will
Where'd you
not-
hide the body, Ida?
I will not be a cuckold.
Well, with that that murder admittance out of the way,
Admission.
murder confession out of the way.
Riley.
And with your admission that you feel the
So-
same.
So
Overwatch.
basically, I meant to say this like 30 minutes ago, but like, yeah, Overwatch, not for me. I'll probably play it when the story mode comes out, because that probably will be for me, because I really like the character designs and what I've heard about the lore. But the shitty, just competitive shooter, not a fan. Don't feel it. Not into it.
The
Yeah,
story mode. Sorry.
my thing about Overwatch is like, why wouldn't I just play TF2? It's such a better game. It has better balance. It has better guns. It's more entertaining. It's just better in every single way, and that's my thing
See,
about it.
I would like to introduce a segment to this show. It's nothing like a segment on any other show that's ever existed before. It's called
Oh, he's
Ida
lying
versus.
his ass off.
It's called Ida versus Ida is the segment.
Oh my god. We are really turning into the original biggest problem in the universe right now before our very eyes. We have snacks references. We have the inherently wrong, nothing inherently wrong with being a cuck. And now we're having the Ida blank versus blank co-host thing. I love it.
What's the Ida versus Ida thing?
I don't know.
So-
Apparently, this is a new Riley bit.
So earlier today, I heard Ida say, or I saw Ida say rather, on Discord, that all of the characters in TF2 are balanced. Now, previously, in a previous interaction, Ida also said that using pyro is cheating. So,
was a
which is
fucking-
it, Ida?
That was a joke, Riley. It's called a joke.
Well, okay. we'll go with it. It didn't seem like that, but maybe I'm wrong. This lean going crazy right now. Good meme, Squeebo. Top tier meme posted in our recording chat. It's just onions in a cup, and it's lean. That's the joke.
It's onions and water.
Onions
In
and
like
water.
a red solo cup.
That's the recipe for lean. People don't seem to realize that is the correct recipe. But
Wait,
Alright,
do we have a
gamers.
we have a memes fucking board?
no, she just posted. They just posted this in recording chat.
Oh,
I mean, are you envious of my she-her assumptions?
Listen,
no,
Yeah,
I
actually, I
just
really
don't
am.
see.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
this is recording chat. I'm
Wait,
stupid.
what the fuck does that mean?
Ew, that's Squeebo. I'm non-binary.
Shut the fuck up.
By the way,
You see the
Demigloom is canonically transphobic and constantly makes fun of me for being non-binary and fat.
well, that's not
Yeah,
transphobic.
you fucking non-binary piece of shit.
Biphobic.
Yeah, hold on. I'm supposed to be the transphobic one.
Non-binary phobic.
Kill yourself, Ida. I don't like you.
Wow. Wow. You could have said one of those things. You didn't have to say the other one.
Yeah, you could have just said
Say
kill
you're just
yourself.
too-
Yeah, you're
Just
supposed to
hold it
like
up.
her at least.
Okay, you're right. I'm a chaser. I love all
Yeah,
trans
that's what I
women.
meant. That's
There
what I
you go.
meant.
Okay, that's
course.
gross. That's gross.
Wait, what?
Agreed. I agree. Don't
What did
worry.
people say that was gross?
I would not date another trans person or a 15-year-old.
Is that Squeebo's canonical age?
It's not gross because it's fetishization. It's gross because it's a trans person.
Yes. Exactly. But alright, gamers, anybody has anything else to say about Overwatch, or is it time for us to pack it up?
I'm gonna leave in 3, 2,
No, Ida, you're not allowed to leave!
1. Goodbye.
No! Well, alright.
I never even got to talk about the multiple game modes.
It got really
But
awkward at the
no,
end
you can
there.
talk about the multiple
Yeah.
games. I literally said, does anybody else have anything to say? Fuck Ida, who cares about Ida?
Yeah. Andrew, you can talk
It's
about
like-
the multiple game modes, but just know everyone else in this call is going to hate you for keeping us here.
Yeah, we
No,
are getting
fuck-
about checked out.
Well, you have 18 more minutes of obligation, so Andrew, you have the floor.
Oh, I
Hold on, let me
hate you
take my
so
pills
much.
and then I.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was yelling at
Hold on.
Riley.
Hold on, I'm taking my pills.
He's taking his pills, guys. The schizophrenia is coming on a little too strong. He's got to take his pills.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess I will say this: my favorite arcade mode, or one of my favorite modes, is arcade, and they usually have like a ton of really cool, like little solo things that you can do. Like a mirrored death match is a whole lot of fun. Like a 6v6 CTF is a fucking blast.
Capture the flag.
Capture the flag, yeah. Then they have the mirrored FFA, or they'll have the gunfight. That's my favorite one. Or the type of gunfight where each kill turns you to another hero. I think it's Hero Gauntlet. That's my favorite.
wait.
That
mode.
sounds fun. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty
Gauntlet
fun.
Wait, Mo.
when you step away from Overwatch being a 5v5 game and into everything else that it can be, it gets even better. And that's one of those things.
Yeah, that's I really do enjoy the customization mode and the arcade mode and all that, because it gives us a ton more options just besides the push or the objectives map,
Yeah, I was
or
going to
the
talk
push
about
the
the four
robot
main
map.
ones.
Oh,
Oof.
okay.
Wait, hold on, Mo. That kind of like, so it's like community servers except for Overwatch?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and you can even make your own server, set your own rules, and have your own little thing. And it's super easy to do. They make it like, if you have experience in the old days, well, fuck, you're super young, so you wouldn't. But back in the old days, you had to open up a dedicated server tab, type in your shit, your rules, and all that, and go from there. This is kind of like that. It's really customizable and really neat.
Yeah, that seems kind of based.
Yeah, it's super base. Like, actually, you can make it. One of my favorite ones is the total chaos mode, where your ults are just on like for the entire match. No matter, you can spam your ult, but you can only do
Tiny
one at a
Overwatch
time.
is what it was called.
Oh, it's such a fucking blast, man! I fucking love that shit.
I like going in a tiny Overwatch when I'm waiting in queue to play tank or DPS.
Yeah, I love the warm up tab, because you can go to the fucking the gun place, the training place, and all that, and fight bots and shit. It's really neat. But anyway, so not to take too much of your time, what were the modes that you were wanting to talk about?
I was going to talk about the main four being the push maps, the control maps, the payload maps, and God rest in peace, 2CP. I miss 2CP.
What is 2CP? What the fuck is Kath? Ida, what are you doing, your mic?
Ida, are you
sorry,
fucking your
my Mac
microphone?
Let me get on my computer.
All right. What's 2TP again? Or which one is that?
2 control
2CP?
point was Overwatch 1, Temple of Anubis. I can't think of any. I think Volskaya Industries, and there was another map, Horizon Lunar Colony, which is the worst map in Overwatch history. Anubis was bad, but Volskaya Industries was.
I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah. You're holding the points and all that, and then after
2 points instead of control that. I miss 2CP because I hate push so much. Push in concept is fine, but in Overwatch it's no.
Yeah, I really despise the whole getting rid of some modes just because like they want to put another mode in. Like, dude, just fucking put 5 modes in there that we have
put
like
the 5 modes in.
Yeah, the fucking there was nothing wrong with that. Like, I love the 2-point capture stuff, and that's so much fun. I can't believe I didn't get the acronym when you said it, but Anubis is probably my favorite 2-point map. That's one of my favorite ones. Volskaya Industries is a bit of a pain in the ass, but I can dig it.
I don't like how they do the map rotation. How certain maps will not be in the game for 90 days at a time, simply because Blizzard likes to gatekeep the maps.
I hate that shit.
Blizzard World hasn't been in the game for like 90 days because they don't want to put it in the game. And
yeah, I fucking love Blizzard World.
Kind of ironic, Blizzard World being in a Blizzard game and it being one of the better maps, but
yeah, like you actually go through all the fucking the Blizzard games. through that map, and I've always really enjoyed it. Like I think my favorite ones are the StarCraft references. I love those. So I guess out of the 4 main or 5 main modes or whatever, which one's your favorite?
Payload, easily.
Payload.
So,
Mhm.
God damn it!
Well, now they're both deafened, and now only
Okay.
one is deafened.
Okay.
And now Demigloom is muted, and now they're both
Ida,
unmuted.
I swear to fucking God.
Are they having
Just
sex?
stop.
Oh, Debbie does it, and it's okay.
When
She
did Demi
started
do
it.
it?
She
Oh,
started
Demi
it.
did do it. Both of you stop. Then I didn't realize. I thought that you. Fuck off! Stop it.
I love internet fights, man. It's my favorite fucking thing.
Oh, fuck you, Bo Diggity.
Fuck yourself, bitch. What the
You start an internet fight, and now he can't hear anybody. It's
Anyway.
so funny.
Okay, so payload for Andrew Squeebo. What's your favorite mode?
If you have a favorite.
No opinion. I guess. I mean, I usually just take with it what it gives me. Payload is fine, I guess.
Oh, okay. So you don't prefer like the capture the point maps or anything like that? Like, there's not a favorite that you like specifically?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay, cool. Who else? I guess Riley, since
Riley has-
you like to listen, do you have like a mode? Do you think that you would really like that you'd love to try out?
I mean, in general, I don't know. I don't know exactly how the game works. I don't know how the modes would be in execution. So I just have to try them all. would be the course of action, and maybe I will. Maybe it's time.
Well,
I don't know if
it's
I don't know if
free.
I'll like it too much, but it is free to play, so I'll give it a shot. And then I
play
definitely
it
am
on
going to play it
Switch.
when I get the story mode at the very least, which I'm sure you're going to have to buy separately, and I will buy.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
like put
Yeah.
it to you this way. It's free to play, so you can just download it off any whatever console you want or whatever platform you want on there, and just until you get some experience, don't get on the mic, don't listen to fucking people talk, just get into quick play and fucking arcade mode, and like just play all the heroes and play the ones that you start getting comfortable with, and stay the fuck away from comp mode.
No, I just think it'd be
Yes.
really funny to show up at a comp match, be like, "Hey guys, this is my first
No,
game ever. Never played it before."
no,
and
don't.
just
And
get
it-
like
luckily they don't let you.
berated.
Please do it.
No, all right. Luckily
Do it and
they
throw some
don't.
Bronze 5 games.
Oh man, luckily they don't like they
You
don't
gotta play
allow
like
you to
50
do that.
games or win
Yeah,
50.
Yeah, you had to do like placement matches or anything. But okay, you know what? Here's a fun question. What's a character that a random will pick, and that makes you know that this match is fucking lost?
Sombra.
Sombra?
Doomfist.
Sombra de Amigo.
Junker Queen. Please buff Junker Queen. She is mommy. Oh my god, I said that
Oh
aloud.
my fucking
No,
God.
it's too late. You can't take it back
No,
either. But like
it's-
lots of people call Junker Queen mommy, and it's just it's fucking Lady Demistru.
Mommy, I mean,
Mama Tress.
Yeah, Mama Tress. It's her. It's Resident
Mama
Evil 8. Yeah, it's Resident Evil Village all over again with
Yeah.
her.
It's-
But,
it just
yeah.
happens.
If they buff her a little bit more, she could be a much more effective. She's a tank right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, I guess there's a better example of that question that Riley asked earlier about sort of like a class switching or like usefulness, because she's a pretty good DPS tank so far. Yeah, I get what's your so I guess my favorite mode would have to be like the 2 points, because it gets real fucking stressful. Like there's just fucking violence and fucking craziness going on, and I absolutely adore the shit out of that, because that's one of my favorite aspects about Overwatch, both 1 and 2, is like the literal down to the timer fucking moves that you have to do properly. Like this is where we find out if you know how to play your fucking character or not. Is like in the fucking rushes are like the worst fucking feelings in the world, because if you get crushed by a rush fucking play, You feel that shit, and you feel that because that's when you know your points about or like objective is about to be lost, or you lost the fucking match.
Okay. Well, if I want everybody to be here for the outro, I think we gotta start.
We gotta
wrapping
do it
up.
now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start now.
All right, gamers. Thank you for listening. Let's go around the horn, get some plugs. First of all, special guest, Squeebo The Last. Anything you want to plug?
Sure, I'll plug my Twitter, I guess.
Did you like switch to your phone? You sound worse.
Really? Oh, no. Same
What,
place.
okay, just plug your things. You might have just had bad mic placement.
Alright, twitter.com/soupteeth. That's SOOPTEETH. SOOPTEE. Two E's TH. Okay, thank you. Thank
So
you for having me
you're
on, by
supposed
the
to
way.
have of course, you're supposed to have the meme name as like the name and the at be the recognizable thing.
No, I
Your
fuck,
at should
man.
be Squeebo The Last, and
I want to change
your
it, but
name
like,
should be Soup Teeth.
yeah. Well, I don't even like soup teeth. It was meant to be teeth soup, but like, whatever. Yeah, I can't change it, so whatever. Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Squeebo. Mo Diggity, where can they find you?
The listeners can find me here at Instagram at MoDiggity42. I'm no longer going to be hawking my gag fucking Twitter account because I'm fucking ashamed and I'm embarrassed to fucking hawk it. So I'm just not going to. I'm just
I mean, you're gonna
waiting
get
for
your real account back this week.
Well, so far I'm waiting for Daddy Elon, Emperor fucking Elon himself, to unban my fucking account that
Well,
was banned for no reason. So
he
far,
hasn't made an
nothing.
announcement about
Well,
the amnesty yet, so
oh
he just
man, it was
hasn't
supposed to
finished.
start today.
Was it? Did he
It was
say that?
It's supposed to be Amnesty Monday, and instead it sounds like he may be going to war with fucking Apple,
Apple.
which I am hoping he does because fuck Apple. Do you know right now in China, Apple workers are fucking rioting and they're protesting and they're in the fucking streets right now because they're in fucking lockdown, and all the Apple workers in those factories, they're being made to sleep and stay in there and work in there indefinitely until their lockdown's fucking over with. And it's China, so who fucking knows when they'll be let out? And that's fucking happening. So fuck Apple.
I mean, Elon is like literally just as bad.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Do you
Like
know
not
about
even not even
Name
close.
one
Like
thing
there's
comparably bad to this human rights violation that Elon
Yeah.
Musk
Okay,
has
I
done.
can easily do that. The Emerald Mine.
that's
That was
his parents' stuff
wasn't
though.
it?
Okay, he owned it. Like after his dad died, he owned it.
Is that true?
Demi.
Source?
All I know is that the slavery in the emerald mines is the backbone of his economic success. So there's something to be said about that,
Like,
whether it was his
All
or
right,
his.
all right, good, fair point.
like 6 years ago, he was like flexing like his emerald mine and everything, but now he's like, actually, it was a lie that like the left wing media came up with to like defame me. Yeah.
How do I know that you're not lying? You're the left wing media.
Can
This is true. I am
Squeebo
the
The
left wing
Last is the
media.
left wing media. Yep.
I've got something to plug.
Sure. Do it.
On second thought, I won't plug it.
Okay.
God damn it. Okay, yeah. MoDiggity42 on Instagram. I'll have my link tree that I'll have all my bullshit in there. Check it out. Have some fun. Follow me. Yada yada. I'm a goofball on Insta. I actually do enjoy that more than I do Twitter. I just don't ever really hawk it very much because it's kind of like my low stress fucking decompression chamber of social media because I'm not political on there at all. It's like literally just like good friends of mine and like cat and pet videos and like gamer shit. Like I follow a lot of brands on there too, and a lot of pets people. And my TikTok account's turning into like kitten cafe central too. I'm sort of enjoying that.
Oh boy. Okay. Demi Gloom.
I think I want a cat.
Get a cat. Demi Gloom. Where find?
You can find me On YouTube, my main channel where I post scripted content is at Demigloom, DEMIGLOOM, and my second channel, my second channel is Demi and the Goons. Just go to at Demi and the Goons or YouTube.com/Demi and the Goons because I did get a custom URL before they did that stupid at tag shit.
Hey, to be fair, it does make custom URLs accessible to people who do not have 100 subscribers, which is good. Because now, if you go into your YouTube bar and type in youtube.com/@theissuecrew, it'll take you right here.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, Instagram and Twitter have at symbols, and that they have the tags like that. But, like, you can still go to twitter.com/demigloom.
Yeah, it's flawed,
You know what I mean?
but it's at least for small
They shouldn't
creators,
have-
it is a leg up.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. I just wish they didn't put the at symbol in the URL. Like, it's just stupid to me. But whatever. But yeah, on Demi and the Goons, I post definitely real Nintendo DS music from games of my childhood, such as the hit games
Breaking Bad
What is
DS,
the Woman, Breaking
What is
Bad,
a Woman DS,
Gummy Bear's Revenge, Andrew Tate.
My Name is Earl.
Yeah. But also, my Twitter is at Demigloom, but I've been trying to
Andrew Tate, yes.
I've been trying to relocate my tweet, my Twitter shit to Demi and the Goons, the community tab on YouTube. I've been utilizing the community tab feature a lot more, and I've been getting a lot more attention, and it's just I also hate Twitter now. Elon Musk
Demi
is
loves attention.
No, I do love attention. I love numbers
He
on
loves
screen
attention
going up.
and hates Elon Musk. That's all you need.
No, like yeah, I don't think Twitter's headed in a positive direction, and I think the YouTube community tab, since everybody has them now.
Supporting free speech on Twitter.
Riley, I support free speech. You fucking retard. I support free speech.
Okay.
That's not the problem. The problem isn't free speech. Anyways, just go to.
You know we don't censor the R word, right? I'm just making sure you're
Yeah,
aware that
I
it's
know.
going out there.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Jason, instead of bleeping the word, bleep her apology for saying the word. Just one long bleep.
You want to know what, fuckers? Censor this.
Oh no. What's she gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do?
You said censor this, and then I thought you were gonna do something.
Shut the fuck up, you goddamn.
What the?
All right, well that one's getting bleeped. That does.
What,
get
Ito, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck you. I've heard you say it off stream.
What?
I mean,
I've said like in like
everybody has said the N word once or
I've
twice.
said it like I've said it in like quotations when I'm like for like in a conversational.
Oh, fuck you. I've heard you say it off stream.
What? What?
Have you heard
Ida,
me
that's
say it,
not
though?
true.
No.
Ida, that's literally a lie.
Copium.
No. Everybody shut the fuck up. I don't say
Okay,
the
because
N
I
word.
know all of this is gonna get cut out of the video, I'm just gonna
It's
say
not.
right now. Oh,
We're
God,
just bleeping
okay.
the words.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
We can end, since we plugged everything, we can end this
Yeah, let's
episode
go.
anytime.
First
I
of
love
all,
that Mo
I
is
haven't
just
plugged and
completely
Andrew
unfazed.
hasn't plugged, so fuck you. Andrew, where can they find you?
Twitter.com/NGEL from HAL 0 until I relocate.
All right.
Well, I mean, I have relocated. We're not opening up about that yet. We're
Okay,
getting to that,
whatever.
though.
You and all your leaving Twitter. Oh, look at me. I'm a fucking warrior. I hate Elon Musk so much. I'm gonna leave Twitter.
Oh, free speech! Oh, but you make fun of me! Oh.
Free speech.
Okay.
When people I like exercise their free speech, it's based. But when people I don't like exercise their free speech, it's cringe.
It's
It should be shut
also
down.
based.
No,
I
it's
will
not.
not
You don't
Elon.
believe that, Riley. You don't like it when blue-haired feminists glorify abortion on the internet.
I don't like
don't
it,
like
but it's
You
based
don't-
that they can say it. I want them to be able to say
I think
it.
if you had a button that made it so they couldn't say, if you had a button that deleted those, you would 100%.
Hey guys,
I would not.
podcast
I would
is
not.
over,
I
right?
wouldn't.
Podcast over.
If you wouldn't be held accountable
I don't
for
believe
it.
in free speech.
Hey
Good night.
everybody, if you want to find everything that I do, go to anchor.fm/Riley Megafeed or the Riley Podcast Megafeed on your podcast platform of choice. There's links in the description of that feed to everything that I do, all of my podcasts, all of my social media and YouTube channels, everything you could possibly want with my name on it, it's there. Go there. This podcast is over. I've been Riley.
And
been
you've all been witness to a fucking disaster. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Hey!
The top 10 hottest Sonic babes.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Yeah! Let's go!
Number 1, Sonic with breasts. Oh my God.